here we go. Today we are talking about the layers of the earth. And there's two different ways to talk about the layers of the earth. And today we're going to focus on layers of the earth by composition. So composition is just really what they're made out of. And if we think about the layers of the earth by composition, there's only 3 layers. So going from the outside of Earth to the inside, we have the crust, the mantle, and the core. If we look closer at the crust, there's really 2 kind of subcategories of crust. There's continental crust and there's ocean crust. If we look at the ocean crust first, the ocean crust is always much thinner than continental crust, has a higher density, and that density is because of its composition. The composition of the ocean is basaltic or mafic, which is going to be really a dark colored rock. The overall age of the ocean crust is actually a lot younger than continental crust as well. And that's just because of that recycling that takes place, and don't worry, we're going to look at that a lot closer later. Continental crust is much thicker than ocean crust, and it has a completely different composition. Where the ocean crust had a composition of basalt and gabbro, dark colored rocks, the continents have a composition that's a lot more granitic, so granite and rhyolite, felsic composition rocks. Because of their composition, they're going to be slightly less dense. And because they are less dense, they don't get recycled the same way that ocean crust does. So the overall average age of continental crust is much, much older than ocean crust. And we're talking about like billions of years old here. Moving down from the crust to the mantle's composition is going to be more rich in metals. So heavy metals like iron and aluminum, minerals that make up like olivine, those types of minerals in composition is really what defines the mantle. And the mantle, because of that compositional change, has a higher density than the crust. And the last layer is the core. The core is made out of a combination of metal that's mainly iron and nickel. And because of all the pressure of overlying rock layers, the density at the center of the planet and in the core is extremely high. That's a really simple look at the layers of our Earth by composition. Make sure to pay attention to the next video, which is layers of the Earth about physical properties. And if you ever have questions, please make sure to ask. All right, thanks.